and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So for today's video, I'm finally answering all of your questions in one place on my hair. Now, every time I post a hair video, I get 1,000 questions asking me about how I care for my hair, how I'm able to prevent heat damage, what am I doing to care for my curls, what color is my hair, how do I get my hair cut, so on and so forth. And I feel like I've been very repetitive in responding to those questions, but since I keep getting them over and over and over again, I thought I would just answer them all in one video here for you guys so that you guys can always reference back to this video if you do have any questions or concerns or so on and so forth. Good job? Good idea? Good idea? I think it was a good idea. So I'm gonna go through maybe 4 or 5 questions that I've been getting asked frequently. Hopefully this answers all of your questions, and if you do have any more questions, again, you can comment down in the comment section below. I do my very best to respond to you guys as quickly as possible. So to start off with just the very basics, I get asked a lot about my hair porosity. Honestly guys, I have no idea what my hair porosity is. I assume that I have a very high porosity level just because I bleach my hair. I'm constantly styling my hair with heat products and so on and so forth, which can strip the hair cuticles and cause the follicle to open up a lot more. So I would assume that I do have a high porosity. I get a ton of questions about how thick my hair is. My hair honestly is not that thick. It is at the roots where my natural color is, but where the blonde is, it has thinned out a lot, and that is due to chemical damage that I have done through my hair from constantly bleaching it and for going to like a super blonde light shade that I did at the beginning of summer. So my hair in the blonde sections has thinned out a lot, but as it's starting to grow back in, it's starting to thicken up. I also have very fine hair strands, but I do have a lot of hair, if that makes sense. So my hair strand is actually very fine and thin. My mom does have very naturally thin hair, but I have a ton of hair on my head courtesy of my father. So I kind of have a good balance between the two when it comes to my hair thickness. And my curl pattern, all of my curly hair videos, a lot of you guys try to like guess at my curl pattern. Honestly guys, I'm just gonna say that I live in the 3 range. I'm not exactly sure if I'm a 3A, a 3B, or a 3C. I know in the back of my head, my curls, like right here at the crown of my head, my curls are a lot coarser than the rest of the curls on my head. Whereas in the front of my hair is a lot more of a 3B / sometimes a 3A section. If there are sections in my hair that are more of a 3A pattern, that is because I have chemically damaged my hair, so my curl pattern has loosened up significantly. But if you guys reference back to my videos where my hair was pretty much brunette, you can see that my curl pattern was a lot tighter and that it's more of a 3B texture. Now, the number one question that I get all the time is how do I prevent heat damage? I feel like for me, it comes down to just the genetic makeup of my hair. My hair can handle heat. I don't know why, and I don't know how. It can handle heat, but it can't handle being chemically processed. Guys, I used to straighten my hair when it was sopping wet. When I was younger and I had no idea what to do with my hair, I would come out of the shower, and even though my hair was soaking wet, I would take a flat iron and I would straighten my hair while it was soaking wet. I know you're all cringing. I'm cringing a little bit on the inside. Just remembering the sound of the sizzle my hair used to make is just traumatizing and on its own. But I used to be able to do that and still keep my curl pattern intact. Honestly, I don't know why and I don't know how that is, but my hair just handles heat really well. Another way that I help prep my hair for heat is I do weekly treatments. So 5 years ago, I was blonde and I damaged my hair, and then a year later, I decided to go back to being brunette. And so for the last 4 years, non-stop, every single week, without skipping a beat, I did a weekly moisturizing treatment, whether it was just using oils or if it was using a protein treatment or it was using a moisturizing mask from a specific company. I've constantly been doing moisturizing treatments on my hair just to make sure that it has all the nutrients that it needs in order to stay healthy and moisturized and to survive the chemical damage that I have done to my hair. Again, I don't really suffer from heat damage, and you can see the difference between heat damage and chemical damage. Heat damage is something that you see throughout the entire head of your hair. Because you apply the same amount of heat throughout your entire head, you usually see the same amount of heat damage throughout your entire head. For me, I only notice chemical damage. So chemical damage tends to happen to only certain parts of your hair where it's been over processed. So there's certain parts of my hair where the highlights were super icy, ashy blonde, and that's where I experienced the chemical damage. Since then, I've been trying to cut the chemical damage slowly out of my hair, but I only have chemical damage in certain parts of my hair, and honestly, it's like this much. My hair does not like being chemically processed, but it can handle heat. And actually, when I first damaged my hair the first time with chemicals, and was transitioning from being blonde to brunette and having healthy curly hair, I actually transitioned from having chemical damage to healthy curly hair by using heat. So again, everybody's hair is completely different. Everybody's genetic makeup is completely different. It just pretty much depends on your genetic makeup, your environment, and how you care for your hair. Another question that I get asked all the time is, how do I keep my hair straight all week, even throughout workouts and just life, showering, so on and so forth? Again, my hair can handle heat really well, and it's very good at holding its shape. So if I straighten my hair once a week, my hair will literally stay straight until I decide to wash my hair. Again, I don't know why, it just does that. When I work out, I don't really sweat that much, even though I do a pretty hard workout. Right here at the front of my edges, they do start to curl up, but the rest of my hair stays straight, and honestly, I just kind of like brush my hair down over my head, and it kind of hides that part, or I'll like smooth my edges down and leave it as it is. When I am working out, I do slick my hair back in a ponytail so that my hair lays flat, and if my hair lays flat and dries flat, it will stay straight for the most part, or I'll have like a small little wave at the root. But again, I'm not very picky with my hair. If my hair starts to curl at my edges, which it currently is, like right here and like up here, I just let it be, guys. If you have naturally curly hair, you honestly can't fight your hair every single day, because then you're going to start to experience a significant amount of damage to your hair. So I just kind of let it live. I let it do its own thing. I keep my hair straight for a majority of the week. Close to the end of the week, where I'm coming up on wash day and I notice that my hair is starting to get a little greasy, that's when I curl it. I like to curl my hair when it is kind of a little bit dirty and a little greasy, because I find that it holds the curls so much better when it's dirty, and the natural oils that my scalp produces makes my hair look super shiny and really healthy. So I love having it curled when my hair is dirty, and by doing that, it hides the dirt a little bit better, and I can go a couple more days without having to wash my hair. That's another question that I get. How do I keep my hair clean throughout an entire week, and how I go weeks without washing my hair? My scalp doesn't naturally produce a lot of oils, and if it does, by the time the oils hit the blonde part of my hair, because the blonde is so damaged and dry, my hair instantly absorbs it, and then the oil's gone. So it takes a really long time for my hair to feel super oily or super greasy. The high porosity in my hair just absorbs everything instantly, and my hair just goes back to being normal again. And I'm kind of okay with it. I'm not complaining. Like, washing and straightening curly hair is a process, and so if I can hold out for as long as possible, then I will. Another question I get asked a lot is about my haircut. Now when I get my haircut, I ask for a straight across haircut, so kind of like a blunt haircut. And then my layers, I ask for long layers, so long wispy layers that blend with the rest of my hair. I also believe that that's one of the main reasons why I've been able to prevent heat damage, because for the last 8 years I have been seeing the same hairstylist and I've been getting the exact same haircut. She has helped keep my hair healthy. So regular haircuts is a huge factor in keeping your hair healthy. Oh, and then my hair color. So a lot of you guys have been asking about my hair color, what color it is, what I ask for when I go to the salon. Honestly, again guys, I have no idea what my hair color is. I go to a different hairstylist to get my hair colored, and she is just a hair coloring genius. The last time I went, because I was so super blonde, I didn't really feel comfortable with it. I went back to her a couple months ago and I had her tone it down and add a little bit of lowlights just to kind of break up the color and add in a little bit of dimension. Since then, the color has faded, so I'm back to being a lighter blonde, but it's more of like this caramel honey blonde color with like a little bit of chestnut brown, I guess you could say, lowlights throughout my hair to blend it better with my roots, because my roots are a dark ash brown, if that makes sense. There is no warmth to my natural hair color whatsoever. It's very, very ashy and it's pretty dark. So that is pretty much it. But thank you guys so much for tuning in. I love you guys so much. Remember to give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and if you would like for me to do more hair Q&As in the future. And remember to subscribe to join my little family if you have not already. I love you guys so much, and I will see you in our next video. Bye!